Haters beware, you are in for a scare.
Very sorry to see the disease of sexual perversion that you experience. Even my cat can tell which one is male and which one is female. He only wants to mate with female cats, not male. Can you imagine? My male cat only wants to have sex with female cats. Therefore, homosexuality is wrong. I've cracked the code, girl.
She's got a degree.
What makes it wonderful is it's been fully documented that homosexuality actually exists in basically all animal species. Like, that's so stupid.
Your dogs are gay.
Men are not allowed to have a different belief or opinion against LGBT, or we are some sort of phobic. You'll live off zero tolerance of others. You can't. This is what I don't understand with these absolute f***ing morons, is they think hating someone's existence is an opinion. Like, you can't hate on someone and say, it's my opinion, and say, like, the way that you live your life and the way that you are innately as a person is disgusting. That's not a different opinion. That's just bigotry. It's just bigotry.
You, sir, are a moron.
You can't degrade other people for something they have no control over. Like, I can't change my sexuality. I just knew I was gay from a very young age. I can't change my personality. Yes, I could dull my personality down and be a robot, but who the hell wants to do that?
Not me.
You, on the other hand, do choose to be a hateful. This is 100% a choice. So this one has a bit of a story to it. Roly, I still love your vids. However, as soon as you started getting tattoos, you start doing tattoo videos. Check yourself. It's like crayons. You only choose one color. So there is actually more to the story and why this is getting put into a video, but I want to respond to the first thing. I've been doing tattoo-related videos since 2019. This is not a new thing I'm doing. Yes, I'm doing more now than I did before, but I've been making tattoo fail videos since 2019. You can go back on my channel and go look. This is not something I'm just doing just because I've suddenly got tattoos. Even if it was, so what?
You do not tell me what to do.
I hate this level of superiority where people think they can tell you what you can and can't do. Piercing and body modification is so entwined with each other. The idea that I would then transition from piercing content towards tattoo content is actually like a natural progression for me as a person and my personal journey. So it's not like I was a singing channel suddenly then critiquing, I don't know, types of toilets.
Toilet!
Like, that makes no sense. But piercing and body modification, like in tattoos, are all one and the same. Also, the idea that someone will say to you, it's like crayons, you only choose one color. That is such horrible, like a horrible thing to suggest to do. The reason YouTube channels on the whole die is because someone gets one thing and they don't change and they don't adapt and they don't like grow over time. The reason I've been able to sustain this job for 5 years is because I've diversified. Please guys, don't ever take advice like this ever and say, if you do one thing or you're into one thing, that's all you can ever do. That is terrible advice.
You probably should ignore that.
But one thing finally before I carry on is this person says, Roly, I still love your vids. So what's the problem? What's the issue? If you still love my videos, what is the issue?
You're dumb.
So I replied to this person and basically said the same thing as what I've just said in this video. And then they replied to me saying, oh, my apologies. I was mistaken. I'm sorry. End of conversation. I was like, great. He's admitted that he was wrong. He said sorry. End of conversation. We can move on. Wonderful. And then a few days later, I get this on one of my most recent videos at the time. You can't take friendly, constructive criticism without getting defensive and trying to put words in others' mouths. Says a lot. Then you don't even have the stamina to reply to someone who admitted they were wrong. I'm gonna be laughing at your response. Bookmarked. Bitch, what? What stamina to keep up what conversation? The conversation was over. What do you want me to tell you? What I had for my dinner?
I could have given you a 0 because yours was
You apologized and the conversation's over. And also, the fact that you've said you were giving friendly constructive criticism. You weren't giving friendly constructive criticism. You said, check yourself. It's like crayons. You only pick one color. That's not constructive criticism. That's like some weird saying to be like, don't adapt, don't change, stay the same forever. I never put words in your mouth either. I said I've been making tattoo content since 2019 and that this is my channel and I will, you know, make the content that I want. How is that putting words into your mouth? But also, the fact that you said all this just shows that you weren't sorry in the first place. Because why would you say this later if you're I'm gonna be laughing at your response? Well, you clearly weren't sorry. Like, what?
Makes absolutely no sense.
Why are people so weird? Why are people so weird? I don't have time on my channel for people like this. Like, don't try to tell me what to do. And then when I've corrected you, then have a fit because I've corrected you because you can't take the fact that you are wrong. Sorry. Absolutely not.
Not today, Satan.
Watched 1.5 seconds. I don't know what the F I stumbled into, but I'm getting the F out of here and going back to the real world. The real world. What real world? The real world where you sit at home and pretend that you're hot shit and that no women want you because you're too good for them and they're just not good enough for you. No, sit down, shut up, maybe go touch some grass and wipe your asshole, you dirty bitch.
How did you wash your ass?
I used the water.
Also, if you're gonna judge someone over 1.5 seconds, you literally have no hope in this world. As a gay man, you two are exactly the type of gay people I refuse to surround myself with. It's quite cute that you think that you're choosing not to surround yourself with people like me, when in reality, no one actually wants to be around you because you are a... I hated this so much. Why do you have so much piercings? I'm not trying to be mean, but you just need to make better videos. But people actually, and stop gonna make, no, why, just stop being like it, that's annoying, nobody likes it, okay, I'm just gonna do like the video that, so you can get more like, okay, I'm gonna do like that video that do follow. I just burnt 50 calories reading that. I don't even know what to respond. You're utterly ridiculous.
This guy's insane.
This is on a Candace Owens video. She's telling the truth and facts even if you can't accept that. You're gonna choke to death. I'm going to choke to... What am I choking on? Cock? I mean, yes, please.
Sucking dick and cock.
Now, before I read this one, I want to give you some context. This is commented on a Jobstopper tattoo video where someone had like a penis on their face. And I was like, don't tattoo your face with this like huge, gigantic penis. Don't tattoo like feces on your hands because these things, it's just going to harm your existence. To be honest, the most disgusting thing in this video is seeing a person throwing at their own community. We're already judged by the whole world and you make it even worse. Stop judging other people's tattoos. Just stop. If you don't like it, don't get it. But making a whole video where you call people's tattoos awful and disgusting is not okay. Especially you should know better.
Shut up.
And I immediately replied to this person saying, telling someone not to tattoo a graphic penis on the side of their face is not disgusting, but it gets even more intense. The fact that you think it's funny when someone calls you out for being disrespectful to our whole community just for some stupid clicks is more sad. Maybe you want to make fun of me for being disabled too, or not being a native English speaker. This content is harmful to so many people. You think it's a joke. Sad proof that you don't deserve to be part of this wholesome community. But hey, you know nothing about, and then it just stopped. Wow.
What an odd thing to say.
Now, I want to reiterate. This wasn't because I just dislike the way that some people did things or they have like, you know, they had a different design that I just didn't like. This is literally me telling people it's probably not a good idea to tattoo graphic penises on the side of your face and tattooing feces on your hand and someone like masturbating and defecating on your hand. Like, to suddenly then go, would I be disrespectful to you because you're disabled and not a native speaker? What the hell?
I am so confused.
I'm so sorry that you're clearly going through something and that you haven't had a good life or a hard life or something, but that has nothing to do with me, sis. I've gone through a lot of trauma in my past, but I do not put that on anyone. And to suddenly make this situation about ableism and xenophobia is completely ridiculous and has absolutely nothing to do with me or this situation. Sorry guys, I'm gonna take accountability here. I'm really sorry. I'm very sorry that me saying don't put penises on the side of your face because it's probably gonna ruin your life to have a graphic image is actually xenophobic towards non-native English speakers, and me saying don't get someone defecating on your hand is also ableist, and I'm very sorry, and I'm gonna take full accountability, and I do wholeheartedly apologize to the penis face shit hand community.
That was beautiful.
When I first read this comment, I was totally bamboozled. I was just completely like, it was like someone like just like flashed to me or something, and I was like shocked. In serious discussion now, in serious talk mode, I don't understand how someone can jump to that conclusion so quickly. I've gone through, if you've been on my channel for a while, you know, I've gone through some quite serious, horrifically traumatic stuff in my life, and I would never put that on anyone else. And me disagreeing with someone or thinking it's okay or not okay to do certain things, I would not then suddenly go, would you hate on me because I'm gay? Would you hate on me because, you know, my family was all messed up and my mum was a psycho and I was abused as a child? And do you know what I mean? Like, why would you, like, it's ridiculous. Like, it's just ridiculous. Don't ever do that to people. Like, don't ever do this kind of stuff to people. Like, it's just totally unacceptable. It's a bit like when you're doing like a live show as well, and then someone comes into your Twitch stream or like, you know, YouTube, whatever, and then they like trauma dump and put all this like horrific heavy stuff on you. All of a sudden you're just like, I don't know how to deal with this. You should talk about how there's a layer of misogyny in men being gay. Any instance where men prioritize another man over a woman is sexist.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
The idea that just even now being gay is misogynistic because you have a sexual preference for men over women is totally unhinged. Does that mean straight women are also misogynistic because straight women are prioritizing men over women because they're straight and they like men? Are straight women now suddenly misogynistic too? Or like, wow, all of my lesbian audience, you are the peak of feminism. You are the peak of non-misogynistic behavior. So only lesbians are the royal ones, and the lesbians are like...
The power lesbian.
You are disgusting. Yes. Man, look at yourself. That's why we roast the F out of you. Again, say whatever you want about my looks and how I present myself. I love it. I do not care. Actually, again, real talk with this kind of stuff. Lots of real talk happening. But like, to do my job and to do what I do on the internet, you have to have some level of confidence about how you look and present yourself. If you're someone who is like painfully insecure, like this is not the job for you, because you are gonna get so many people looking at you, saying things to you, saying shit about you.
Don't look at me! Don't look at me!
Two weirdos trying to make fun of normal people making fun of weirdos doesn't work. I think you probably need to rethink what you just said, because I could say the exact same to you, that we're actually the normal people and you're the weird ones.
Not a joke, just a fact.
No man aspires to be like you. You laughing about who has more clout than one another, which says a lot about your character. I hope you find love in your hearts. All this hate will not bring you closer to God. You can't name a single time Andrew Tate has been misogynistic. Are you deaf? Are you blind? Like, what's the tea? The Bible warns about people like you. Yeah, they do. And you should stay the hell away from me, because I don't want anyone like you coming near me.
Stay the hell away from me.
To say that there's not a single ounce of proof that Andrew has been misogynistic, that's like saying there's not a single ounce of proof that I am a homosexual male. You're literally walking around life going la 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 la. And not that I'm trying to toot my own horn, but many people over the years I've been doing YouTube have said that I have inspired them to be themselves. And I'm very proud and I'm very happy with what we have established and accomplished with this channel.
Hooray! Everyone's a winner.
And you can never bring me down. And you can never make me feel crap about it. And you will never, ever be able to take that away from me and take that away from us, because we have an amazing community that we have built here. You will always be a shadow. You will always be someone else's sidekick. You are never going to be a main character. Even in your own existence, you are a shadow to someone else. And I hope that makes you cry, and I want you to rot in the shade of your own existence.
Stop! He's already dead. scared.
The term cis is offensive. Good, cry about it.
Crying in the corner, huh?
Being mad because people attack your appearance and basically calling them ugly back just seems immature to me. Just like always referring to your follower numbers. Maybe you should think about why your videos get way less views than a couple of years ago. This comment is so first of all, I love that this person has more of a problem with me defending myself against Andrew Tate fans who went insane, rather than the people actually attacking me for who I am as a person. Actually, I think it's fully valid when someone who looks like a foot with eyes is telling me that I'm absolutely disgusting and how I look is repulsive. I'm sorry, I'm gonna tell you, sis, why don't you look in the fucking mirror? Because you are literally the epitome of incest. Also, the idea that you'd be like, well, maybe we should think about why your videos aren't getting as many views as it does a few years ago. A few years ago, people could literally not leave the house. Of course, views are going to be more back then because people had nothing else to do. This person obviously just doesn't like me and clearly is an Andrew Tate fan, because I don't understand like how anyone could be like, you're being mean to Andrew Tate fans. It's immature.
Grow up, Wendy.
I'm sorry. You said they do it for attention and that you on here judging people for doing their own, but like you on here asking for attention, you have loads of them, but you judge people for doing them themselves. You jarring for real. First of all, I don't know how someone lives their life being this ignorant. I don't understand. I felt like I was reading some like ancient text from like 10,000 years ago. I get so confused how people can't see the difference between me having a lot of piercings and me telling people on the internet not to pierce yourself at home with sewing pins. How can you be like, well, you've got lots, therefore shut up? You're not owning me. You're not having one up on me. It doesn't make any sense because I'm telling people not to do dangerous things at home. Me having this over my ears over the course of 14 years of getting piercings, professionally done, is not the same. What are you talking about?
Stop talking crazy talk.
Your voice is grating to the nerves. Well, your face is grating to the nerves. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't say that. I might upset that person being like, oh, you can't insult the way they look. Funny thing about this person, you just go onto their profile and it tells you everything you need to know about them. This girl's tweeted, what are the benefits about being married? And they replied, for men, 0. Literally says everything you need to know about this person.
Scum.
So this is about more Andrew Tate stuff. You going through these to bolster your self-esteem is effing hilarious. Mental disorder is real. And I merely reply saying, what? My perfection? Perfection? You wouldn't be hiding who you are with flamboyant cause and LGBTQ ideology if you were happy in your own skin. Keep lashing out. The only one lashing out here is you, sis.
Lashing out at everyone because you can't get laid.
Honestly, if me looking the way I look and acting the way I act and doing what I do is insecurity and hiding myself, do you know what? I'll keep hiding myself in this land of insecurity because it's fun. You are definitely a product of the media. Literally everyone on this planet now is a somewhat product of the media. You're literally using social media to comment this to me. The idea that you think that you can grow up in today's society and not get affected by media at all is just totally preposterous. Like it's impossible. Totally impossible. There is no way that you can grow up in today's society and not get at least somewhat affected by the media, by TV, by streaming things, by TikTok, by Twitter, by anything. Oh, they're literally called Keith. Oh, perfect. Keith is literally using YouTube as a social media, watching content on YouTube, and then saying you're a product. Like, literally, you're doing the exact same thing that you're saying that I'm doing. Like, it's just ludicrous. Unless you literally are born in the middle of the woods, in a log cabin, where you have no interaction with anyone outside of this little cabin, yes, then you can say that you're not a product of the media. But I don't care if I am. So many of my jokes, my funny moments, my reference points, things I love, like the music I listen to, all of that has made me who I am today. And I love who I am today. And I love the person I, have become. So again, I'm not insulted by that. I'd like to see you sit down and have a chat with Andrew Tate. You would piss your pants. Well, I can't really sit down with him because he's currently incarcerated for sex trafficking and rape. Dude looks like a Chernobyl radioactive wasteland. Probably licks a lot of windows while creeping on young boys. Literally the stereotype of a pedo looking creep. But this is the definition of like affected by the media. Jesus Christ, if we're gonna go down that rabbit hole, still after all these years perpetuating that awful stereotype that gay men are all pedophiles. I'm not even gonna like say any more than that. Like the people who think like this are lost. They're a lost cause. They're too far down the rabbit hole, and no matter what you say or do or show them, fact check them, like it will just be like banging your head against a brick Like, it's just not, it just never works. You don't even look like a man. Hell, you don't even look like a human with those red eyes and piercings. Demon! Demon! It's so funny when people say things like this because I have zero insecurity with like how I present myself and how I choose to look. I don't care if you think I don't look human, like, says the person with no profile photo. Like, what? Like, come on, sis. I sexually identify as an attack helicopter. Ever since I was a boy, I dreamed of soaring over the oat fields up. Do you know what? I know you're probably thinking, why are you reading out a comment from, you know, 8 years ago? This was literally commented only a week ago on one of my videos. I'm not even going to read the whole comments. I can't be bothered. I'm so sick of these people. Can you, like, these like far right crazy people get one joke. They get one joke, one comment, one joke, and they stick with that forever, and they never change.
Get a life, dude.
I cannot believe a thing from like, what, 2012 or 2013, whenever this first thing was said, people are still like literally copy pasting this thing about attack helicopters. Like, literally move on. Like, get a new insult. It's so embarrassing. Like, it's embarrassing that you're still, after all of these years, saying this. Like, it's embarrassing. Like, embarrassing. So this is commented on a Pokemon unboxing video. I'm lost. Got no idea about this. Sorry, Roly. Fed up. And I'm only a few minutes in. I'll leave here. I don't understand why you would, like, if you don't understand Pokemon, I can understand, like, maybe being intrigued about things or whatever. On my second channel, I have another channel. People don't know, I have a second channel called Extra Roly where I post vlogs, daily updates, Pokemon unboxing things, Funko Pop videos. It's like a throwaway channel, not throwaway channel, but like a channel where I kind of like, it's less serious. It's a bit more like, less edited. And I just kind of like, have a bit of fun and do geeky things and just talk about my life. It's always been a random channel. So for people subscribing it know that it is like a random channel. I don't understand why you would watch a Pokemon unboxing video and then comment something like this. I'm fed up. I'm fed up. And I'm going to leave. Like, it's such a weird thing to comment. If you don't understand Pokemon, it's fine. But what were you trying to achieve from this channel, like, from that comment? I don't understand why you commented that. I'm fed up. Like, if you don't understand Pokemon and you have no idea what's going on, why would you then go on a Pokemon video with no knowledge of what it was to then complain about not understanding what it was? It'd be like me going to, like, I don't know, a science convention about a topic that I don't understand and being like, I don't understand, I'm fed up and I'm leaving.
Someone's trying to poison me. Right, I'm leaving.
Then just wait for the next. I will just never understand people who comment things like this. Like, just wait for the next video then. My second channel has always been like a random sort of like bunch of just randomness. There's no real structure to it because it's more of a fun channel where I can just post whatever. I haven't watched this video yet, but the guest's eyes are violently blue. This is on the collab I made with Jamie. I know this isn't actually like a hate comment, but I put it in just because it made me laugh. Your eyes are violently blue. I love that. I love that. Thank you. Well, guys, haters are now truly triggered on that trigger train, speeding down the road, about to crash off a cliff and plunge to their deaths. Bye. And they don't come back like Jesus Christ. Anyway. Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching today's hate comment video. It has been a lot of fun doing a hate comment video again. Thank you, luckily doing the Andrew Tate video brung in the crazies and I got a good few little like comments and things. That was a lot of fun. But thank you so much for watching today's video. Please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos that are coming up. Today's Twitch shout out goes to King Toby. Thank you for following me over on Twitch. I love your icons, a little kitty with dear. If you'd like to be in the next Twitch shout out, come follow me over on Twitch. It's Roly West over there. We stream multiple nights a week, having lots of fun over there. So come follow me on Twitch, maybe give me the next Twitch shout out. A massive shout out to my lovely Patreons whose names you can see scrolling on the side of the screen here. Thank you for being a Patreon. An extra special shout out to my top tier Patreons. Josh Wallace, welcome to the Patreon. Miranda Hart, Athena Barrington, Hunter Portwood, Erin Grace, Catherine Ritter, Jenna Beth Herman, Liz Pennington, Zoe Severe, Heather McFarland, Christina Kyle, Benjamin Baker, Robin Scott Palmer, Corin Pemberton, Bethard, Steph Utek, Caitlin Wright, Chloe Louise, Shell Herman, and Kelly Bowser. Thank you for being a top tier Patreon. You guys are delicious. There's a link down below as well if you'd like to go on Patreon. But anyway, be fabulous, be amazing, be gay, be everything you want to be, and don't let any bitch ever say that you can't be you. Why is that? Because you're flawless.